make yourself a fun laptop stand. Gonna get some cardboard and cut it into pieces just like this. Put it together, just like that. Spray paint that bad boy. And now you have a beautiful organizer laptop holder. I mean, it's a little annoying if you want to get to the things underneath the laptop, or like if you have crayons in there, the laptop's gonna melt the crayons. But you know what? We're gonna try it. Okay guys, so for this one, I'm gonna need some cardboard. I'm taking you guys to my garage. Oh yes, my garage. This is where I keep all my materials. Gotta move some things around. Yeah, this piece of cardboard ought to do it. Oh wait, there's a bunch of liquid latex on the back. Well, that's not gonna work. Now that is much better. So I actually kind of want to get the measurements for this thing exact, but I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to hand make these things. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and project it onto my wall right here, and then I'll get an exact measurement of how big I need it. Let's see, will this fit my laptop? Oh, actually, that's the perfect size. I think that'll work. I'm just gonna go ahead and tape it to the wall really quick. Taller than expected, but you know, it's fine. I'll make it work. This is a lot harder than expected. Now I'm gonna go ahead and trace it. Here we go. Now I just have to cut it out. Okay guys, so my razor blade is actually not cutting very well right now, and that's because the blade is really dull. So I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that. You're actually gonna wanna get yourself a screwdriver. This one kinda takes both. It looks like it would prefer a Phillips, but we're gonna use this flathead instead. Go ahead and take that apart. And now, there's a bunch of new razors inside of it. How fantastic. You can also just flip this razor around. There's some gunk on it. Ooh, that's still sharp. So in this case, I'm just gonna keep using this one, but flip it around. And then just carefully put that right there. Replace the top and the little screw. And now we have ourselves a brand new razor blade. Oh, that's like butter. All of our general pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the little slots. Now I'm gonna attempt to put this thing together. So it actually looks like they had it set up like this first. So we have it set up like this first. I'm gonna actually put all these upside down. That way you don't see, you know, a generator in the background or these gallons of bleach. I don't really know. So apparently they went boop, boop, and then they grabbed these guys. I'm already seeing a problem with this. Very good, very good. And then this one down here, but I definitely made these slots a little too big. And I actually made this completely upside down. I would have actually wanted it like this. Now that I'm looking at it, I just derped up so hard. There we go. That looks so much better. No generators here. Then insert this guy. Oh my. I don't know how they managed to get it to stick together so well because they didn't even use hot glue in the video. It's supposed to just all stick together, but they lifted it from the top, so that makes me think they at least taped it or something. But they didn't show it, so you know that's fine. So overall, guys, I'm just a little nervous to see if this is gonna hold my laptop. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go, my laptop. If you guys want to watch the video where I customize my laptop, you can go ahead and watch that right here. But in the meantime, let's see if this actually holds my very expensive $1,200 laptop, already falling apart before I even put it on. You ready? Yeah, that wasn't good. We can make this work. Oh God, oh no. That was probably important. We'll try it again. Oh! It completely fell apart! Well guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Do you guys think it's because I didn't paint it? I'm not sure exactly how that would improve the structural integrity of it, but you never know. Okay guys, so picture this. It's a beautiful summer's day, and your hat just keeps flopping. It's just flopping everywhere. So what you're gonna wanna do is get that bad boy wet, and then put a bunch of starch all over it. And then just rub the starch all into the hat, let it dry for a little bit, and boom, your hat should stay up. It's the ultimate solution to the ultimate problem. My hats just never stay up. You know what I mean? I just have such a problem with this all the time. Okay guys, so here's one of my all-time favorite hats. But the only downside to it is it's just so darn floppy. Like, look at how much that just bends. So we're just gonna stiffen this up a little bit today. I'm gonna grab some water and then just shove it in there. Get it nice and wet. This is actually the same water bucket that I used in my last video where I got a bunch of chips, super soggy. So there's already some starch in here. We're gonna flop that out and just completely cover it in cornstarch. Starch it, oh, that's way too much. But starch it up. This is gonna be such a stiff hat. I can already feel it. Just rub that all in there. Get that starch all up in that hat. Then I'm gonna get some more water and just kinda lightly splash this cornstarch really to get it nice and saturated. I don't know if I was supposed to use this much, because now it's so visible. Like, is this even the right kind of starch? Was I supposed to use cornstarch? I'm starting to really regret my decisions, both in life and this craft. What am I even doing? Now I'm just gonna have a white hat. I definitely think I put way too much cornstarch on here. Oh my. Just gonna wipe up some of the excess here. Just pat it dry. Maybe wipe off some of the excess cornstarch as well. I don't think we need that much. You just need it to really settle in there. You know, this was one of my favorite hats. I did this for the craft, and I'm starting to regret it. So much regret everywhere. Was I supposed to starch the bottom? Oh no. I'm just gonna soak up all the extra starch like this. Hopefully that'll work. Now, just to really expedite this process, I'm gonna use a blow dryer to help dry it out.
6.5 hours later.
Okay guys, so the hat is dry now, and it looks very, covered in cornstarch. And it's still extremely floppy. Well, let's try it. I'm starting to think that I was supposed to use clothing starch. It doesn't even stay that straight. I'll try my hat on without my hat on. I don't know, it still seems very floppy to me. Well guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that putting cornstarch on her hat does not make it more stiff. So this one doesn't work. Okay guys, so here's how to make some fun waterproof shoes out of some old socks. So what you're gonna wanna do is grab some shoes, ironically, and some old socks, and put those socks right over those shoes. Then you just grab your trusty dusty glue gun and just put hot glue all over the sole of that bad boy. I'm just talking all up and down it, all around it, all up at the sides, all the top, just waterproof that bad boy. Just make it into a shoe shape. There you go. And now you got some beautiful waterproof shoes. The new Crocs, everybody. I can't wait to make myself a pair. Okay guys, so this one is simple, elegant, straight to the point. I really hope it works because Robby needs a new pair of shoes. Water shoes to be precise. So first I guess I'm gonna get my sock. I'm using these ones because they have really bad holes in the heel. So just slide that right over. And there we go. Now we have a perfect foot for our shoe. Then we grab our hot glue gun, and then we just start putting hot glue all over this bad boy. I'm just gonna need mountains and mountains of just hot glue. I'm actually also gonna put some parchment paper on the bottom of this shoe. I should have done that while I was in there, now that I think about it. They didn't mention to do this in the craft, but I just don't want to damage my shoe. So we put that right on there. Reinsert our shoe. There we go. Yes, that is much, much better. Now we're just gonna go really crazy with the hot glue on the bottom. Maybe I should do some like, ooh, I'm gonna open the window. Just because there's a lot of hot glue fumes here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a pattern, that way I can create grip, you know? I'm gonna need a second hot glue gun. Well, couldn't find the other glue gun, so we're just gonna really go ham and just do as much as we can at a time. Keep making these our traction. We're making our traction, but we're also just completely covering it in hot glue. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and let this cool down. And while I'm waiting for it to cool down, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one.
1 eternity later.
Okay guys, the hot glue is all cooled down, and this is how they look so far. Let's attempt to take out the shoe without damaging this. Here we go. Oh wow, it actually held its shape. That's pretty cool. Okay, next one. And I didn't get any hot glue on my shoes. These look very interesting. Let's try them on. Oh yes, I love myself a good pair of boots, especially waterproof boots. Ugh. There we go. Wow, this is really weird so far. Oh no. Time for the other one. This is interesting. They feel very floppy. Right off the bat, I should have probably maybe used Tory shoes or something, but you know, they're okay. So what I actually decided to do is I got this little thing of water, and we're gonna see if it's actually waterproof. If the sock underneath my sock is wet, then it's definitely not waterproof. Here we go. Oh, that is so cold. Oh, it's definitely leaking in there. Okay. Oh, yes. Next one. Oh, no! that is leaking water. Oh, I can feel it. Okay. Are you guys ready for the results? Okay, taking these off. Oh. My sock is so wet right now. Well, guys, as waterproof boots, I'm gonna have to say that these don't work. It might be kind of fun to wear them around the house, but I would definitely use shoes that are smaller than your foot size. But yeah, I don't know what to make of this. So here's a fun and easy way to dye your hair. Grab some markers, take out the ink sacs, squeeze the ink sac so all the ink comes out. Add a little bit of hair conditioner, mix that bad boy up, do multiple colors. It's fun. And just put it right on your hair. This is very similar to the process that I use for my hair, except I don't use markers for the hair dye. I use actual hair dye. And luckily, it looks like I need to touch up my hair, so this is actually the perfect opportunity. Okay guys, so here are our markers. They're ultra clean, washable markers. I had the intern pick these out. In his defense, it did just say markers, so he just kind of picked the first ones they saw. Just gonna go ahead and grab my blue and pink markers. Yeah, these ought to match my hair color. So the first thing I need to do is open these bad boys up. Just gonna go ahead and grab some pliers really quick, and hopefully this should do it. And there it is. We get it out. We got it! That's one. And that's two. Well, I don't need these anymore. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the blue first. I simply need to take all the extra dye out. Oh god, I don't know why I chose a black bowl for this. Oh god, oh, that is staining my fingers. It's a good thing these are washable. That's all I have to say. Just really get it all out of there. This is staining my hands so bad. Now we're gonna add some conditioner. Just a little bit. There we go. Oh wow, that is some blue dye. It really didn't produce much dye, unfortunately. But you know, I think it might be enough for me to touch up my hair. And that's all I'm really going for. I'm using a fork right now because, I don't know. I don't know why I'm using a fork. Wow, okay. This is a very nice blue, nice consistency. Let's try this out in my hair. Okay, so I don't have a hair dyeing brush, but I have a regular paintbrush, and I think it's gonna be good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair up really quick to the blue side. I'm gonna be really careful and just paint my hair. This is a beautiful blue. If this works, you know, I might do this all the time. Wow, look how vibrant that blue is. I actually really spilled some. I'm actually hoping this works because my roots are pretty bad. Really get it into my hair. I probably should be wearing gloves for this. Okay, same thing with the pink, guys. Okay, guys, it actually looks like it turned out more of a purple because I sort of forgot to rinse out the bowl. But it's okay. I'm just gonna have purple roots. I'm going back to my purple roots. Pink hair, purple roots. You know, that's fine. I'm okay with this. I don't even know if this is gonna stay in. I feel like it's not. I'm pretty confident. I'm hoping that doesn't bite me in the foot. I have no faith in this craft. But you know, you never know. The good thing about this is I can always just re-bleach it. My roots are usually the first to fade anyway, so I'm not even concerned. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Okay guys, I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for a few hours and then we're gonna wash it out and see how it turns out. I'll see you then. Okay guys, it's been about an hour. It's time to rinse my hair out. Do the blue side first. Whenever you rinse out your hair from dye, you always want to make sure you use cold water. It's really important, you see. Okay, so right away, I can already tell that this did not stay in my hair. My roots definitely did not stay blue. The pink wasn't really that faded before, but it definitely doesn't look like it's stuck to the pink either. Dang, that's unfortunate. I really didn't want to actually have to do my roots. Well guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Okay guys, we're gonna be doing one of my favorite activities, tie-dye. Okay guys, we're gonna be tie-dyeing some socks today. So the first step to this is get a white sock, scrunch it up just like this, put some rubber bands over it, and then just put that dye all over it. So all over your socks until you have tie-dye. Boom! You got yourself some tie-dye socks. This is great. I love this, and I love tie-dye socks, so I can't wait to try this. Okay guys, so for this one, I'm gonna need some gloves, some RIT dye, and some fresh white socks. Make sure they're cotton. Cotton dyes really well compared to like polyester. I learned that the hard way. Now we're gonna put all this off to the side, and then I'm gonna grab a Tupperware container to catch all the excess dye, and then a grate of some sort to put over it. Then we're gonna grab our socks, and then I'm actually going to roll my socks. They kind of bunch there, but I thought it would be really fun if I kind of folded mine in half like this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and roll it from the outside in. Grab a rubber band and just rubber band this bad boy together. And for this one, I'll do it kind of like the opposite way and just roll it straight on. Boom, boom, boom. Another rubber band, and there we go. We have two perfectly rolled socks. Then we're gonna put on our gloves and just go ham with some RIT dye. For the sake of this, I'm gonna put some in a squeeze bottle just to really help me a little bit, because the RIT dye doesn't really come with any sort of dispenser. So we're just putting it in a little squeeze bottle. Okay, there we go. 3 squeeze bottles full of RIT dye. I will go ahead and start off with the darkest color on this one. Like I said, this is all experimental. I've never tie-dyed socks before. I can tell this is gonna be fun though. Already, this blue is extremely dark. Just to make it a little easier easier to see the socks and everything, I'm gonna put some white paper at the bottom. I don't know how much this is gonna help, but I just want the socks to be visible. Oh, that definitely helps a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with some of the pink and then shove it right in there with the dye. All experimental here, guys. And last but not least, fill it in with some of this yellow. Looking pretty good. Now for the next one, I think I'm gonna do mostly blue. Again, this looks very much like a black. This is supposed to be like a navy blue, apparently. A little bit more pink. Just really get that pink in there. This almost looks like a maroon red. Red dye, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure this will turn out a little different once I rinse it. Ever so slightly, the tiniest bit of yellow, and just like the little white spots, really fill it in. Okay, looks pretty good. And while I'm at it, I might as well do the rest of the socks really quick. So for these, I'm gonna try some different techniques. Like for some of them, I will try the wrinkle technique that 5 Minute Craft suggested. Boop-a-doop. And then other times, I'm just gonna kind of do whatever the heck I'm feeling like doing at that exact moment. Right here, I'm kind of just twisting it, and then I'm gonna turn it into a knot. Perfect little knot. Just do a few of those. These ones, maybe like fold them in half and then roll it up. I'm really just making all this up as I go along, guys. But that's part of the fun. This one, I'm just kind of folding a few times. Now let's get back to the fun part and start dyeing these bad boys. And I have a pretty wide variety of dyes that I can use, so I'm just gonna really mix it up with this one. Boop, we got some reds. Now some blue. Last but not least, the yellow. Okay, guys, and there we have it. You can't even see all the socks now because they're so dark. Now I'm gonna let the dye sort of sit for a few hours, and then I'm gonna rinse it out.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these out. The trick with this is you wanna use cold water. That way it doesn't run through and kind of mix all your colors together. How are we looking on this one? Oh, wow, that's turning out pretty cool. I like the purple. Yeah, we're getting some nice green in there. I didn't originally add green, but that's what happens when you add yellow and blue together. I probably ended up using way more dye than I needed to, but I just wanted to be safe because socks, they just come in contact with constantly moving feet. Just your feet are constantly rubbing against these things, and you know, that just really takes dye out fast. And this is how our little sushi roll one turned out. Oh wow, that blue looks so nice. Yeah, I definitely used a little too much dye on this. I could have probably gotten away with watering it down, but I still think they turned out really good. I should actually keep these up here, that way they don't just kind of morph all together. Looking pretty good. Here's a bunched up one that 5 Minute Crafts recommended. This one might turn out better than all of them, or maybe not. I don't like these large patches. I definitely used a lot of purple on this. I think it's because I used a lot of red and I used a lot of blue, and they just kind of mixed together, which, I mean, the purple doesn't look bad. I'm not upset with the purple. Now for our mostly yellow ones, these I just kind of rolled up. Okay, so one side's gonna be a lot brighter than the other, which is fine. Oh, and here's our knot. The knot turned out the best. I am really happy with this one. This looks like a really cool tie-dye. Lesson learned for next time, I'm definitely watering down my dyes a little bit, maybe getting the actual socks wet. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these off, throw them in the dryer, and I'll show you how they turned out. Okay guys, are you ready to see how these socks turned out? So I'm gonna start off with the way that 5 Minute Crafts told me to do it. Here you go. Oh yes, they look very good. A little bit darker than I wanted them to, you know. We got a little spots of yellow, but it all kind of just blended together. Nice. Let's go on to my method. So here is my method. Folding it, it looks completely different than the other way, so that's how that turned out. And this is the spiral method, you know, way different than the other two. As you can see, all the socks. I'm just so happy with the variety in color. Every one of these turned out so unique. I messed up. I think I used way too much dye. I don't know where I went wrong. I think I was supposed to maybe mix the dye with water, but all the socks turned out exactly the same, as you can see. Maybe tie-dyeing socks is not the way to go. Can you dye socks? Yes. Could you probably do it a better way? Yeah. Anyway, I'll say that this one works. I really need to learn how to tie-dye things better. Okay guys, so you're chilling in the pool. What are you doing? She right there, she's pouring her soda on the plate of chips. What do you think was gonna happen? Like literally. Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? I don't understand. Just the look of like shock on her. What did you expect to happen? Anyway, okay, enough about that. So here's how to prevent this from ever happening again. You get yourself a cup and then just cut a hole right in a plate and just put it in there. Fill your cup up with your favorite bev. Surround it with chips and boom, all in one, and it floats. I feel like you're gonna have some really soggy chips. I don't foresee this working. That's why we're about to try it. Okay guys, here's our plate. Here's our cup that we're gonna fill with Coca-Cola. And then I just have to simply put that there. Then I'm gonna use the cup to kind of outline where I want to cut it out. There we go. Cut this bad boy out really carefully. Can't be too careful when you're cutting. I've never been this good at cutting before. There we go. Stick our cup right in there. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have made it a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we have our cup plate hybrid thing. Gonna go ahead and fill that up with some refreshing, ice cold Coca-Cola. Absolutely delicious. And then we grab some Pringles to spread that evenly throughout the plate. Boopity boop. This is exactly how I like it. It doesn't seem to want to stick, but you know, we'll worry about that later. There we go. Cool. Looks good. I'm gonna put this off to the side for a moment. Now, I don't really have anywhere to make this float, so I'm just gonna use this giant bucket that I have filled with water. It should work just fine. So now we're gonna grab our weird cup hybrid thing and just hope that it floats. The plate just barely fits inside of the bucket, so, you know, it works. Oh, and we already have a leak. So we got some soggy chips. Looks good. Very nice. Oh, I forgot a straw. I'll be right back. I hope this is still afloat when I get back.
A few moments later.
And this thing is sinking like the Titanic. There is so much water. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, you know, I'm gonna drink my Coca-Cola while this lasts. As always, some very refreshing Coca-Cola. These chips are extremely soggy now. If I want to drink my Coke, you know, just pick it up. Oh, the chips are now free floating. Looking good. My Coca-Cola is still standing. Everything is going great in paradise right now. And now my cup is about to tip over. Overall, guys, I am not really digging this hack. Honestly, if I was the pool boy, this would really upset me. So, for the sake of him, I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. On to the next one. So here's how you childproof some doors. So what you're gonna want to do is get some Tupperware and just cut 2 slits in the Tupperware top. Put the Tupperware top on the doorknob, spin that bad boy on, and it's unaccessible to the child. It sure looks childproof, but is it intern-proof? Okay, so I didn't have any Tupperware that I really felt like destroying, so we're gonna use this mixed nuts jar. Let's go ahead and take off the cap, bibbity boop, and now we're gonna break out our giant knife. Let's go ahead and make a little slit. Aha! Okay, that did not work very well. Maybe this wasn't the correct tool for the job. I'm also thinking that maybe this lid was not the right tool either. But we'll try this anyway. I'm sure this will work. It looks just like the original craft. Let's go try this bad boy out. Boopity boop. And just, okay, yeah. I guess that'll work. The intern will never be able to get into that. I can't even twist the doorknob as it is. It's working great. Oh, hey, intern. How you doing there, buddy?
As miserable as ever. Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, you can absolutely go to the bathroom that is inside my house, outside of the craft corner.
Yeah, that's where the bathroom is.
Yeah, so, yeah, go for it. Don't worry, intern. Go straight through the exit door. You know, just do your thing. Oh, what the heck? How'd you do that? Intern, what? What? Oh, my God.
Okay, don't follow me into the bathroom, Robby.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay.
This didn't work! I wasted a perfectly good mixed nuts lid. I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. For this one, we're gonna need a makeup sponge, a little bit of polymer clay, and just put the top right back on. And now you got yourself some cute macaroon earrings. I didn't think about this one. I don't have my ears pierced. I'm sure I'll think of something. Let's go make ourselves some macaroon earrings. Okay, guys, so here's my gently used beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy right down this line. I think the goal is to still make it look kind of flat. I mean, I did my best. Wow, look at the difference between this. This is what it theoretically looked like originally. This is what it looks like now. That's pretty gross. This was a very used beauty blender. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the top off of this one a little bit. Maybe I can just make it look like a little macaroon. But this doesn't look correct to me. So I feel like I'd need another beauty blender of the same color and then put them together like that. I'll just make it flat like this. And then we grab some polymer clay. Theirs was in like a weird tube. I don't know where the heck I would find that. I'm guessing that this yellow clay from Michael should be fine though. Guys, down in the comments down below, I'm really curious to know, do you guys watch these videos for me actually doing the life hacks? Do you guys want to find out if they work? Or do you guys watch these just purely for your own entertainment and you're just waiting for me to get hurt? I'm genuinely curious. I'm just gonna squeeze all this polymer clay on here. I didn't have any white, but I did have this yellow. I mean, I've seen macaroons with yellow filling before. That's a thing, right? I don't know. Squish that together. I really don't know how I feel about this macaroon. And I don't really foresee it actually sticking together, but I'm gonna go ahead ahead and, oh gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry for a little bit and maybe it'll stick together better. Just gonna stick in a little wire for the earring part, and there we go. It's almost like a little Christmas ornament. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let this sit and dry for a little bit. Oh gosh, that really doesn't like to stick together. What a yummy looking macaroon. I'll see you guys in a few hours.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, so it's been about 5 hours. Here's our little macaroon. Personally, I think it didn't hold together very well, and the clay is very much still malleable. The only way to solidify it is to put it in the oven, and I'm kind of scared it's gonna melt my beauty blender. So I guess that's not gonna work. It just really falls off. Anyway, I don't have any pierced ears, but I do have a pierced lip, so maybe I could hang it from my lip? Let's see. Ah yes, there we go. Bend that over. There we go. Yes. A macaroon lip. What do you guys think? It's the newest in oh gosh. Oh, my macaroon! It's the newest in fashion. Hanging a macaroon from your lip piercing. There you go. Wow! This is amazing. I've never seen a lip ring like that before. I need to show the intern. Oh, hey, intern. Check out my new lip ring.
It looks like a Christmas ornament.
It's really good, and it's really convenient. Oh, God. Oh.
That's gross. I don't want to touch it.
Anyway, that's my macaroon lip ring. It's the newest, highest in fashion, intern. You really blended to this couch. Maybe the jumpsuits and the red couch weren't a good idea. I walked in here and I haven't been able to see him a couple times, so.
So is that a real macaroon?
Yeah, you want to try it?
Sure. Yeah.
That's a beauty blender and clay!
Are you sucking my teeth?
You've been pranked.
This isn't a prank video. I just want to try it.
Anyway, guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't really work. Oh, I still have the wire stuck on my lip. Okay, let's do the next one. So you have your little intern on the couch, and they're just watching Spider-Man, their favorite Disney Marvel character, and you're like, it's time for you to go to bed. And they're like, I don't want to go to bed. And you tuck them in, and you're like, okay, it's time for bed. Sleep on your couch. And they're like, ha, joke's on you. I got a TV in my room. So they keep watching their favorite Marvel superhero. And you're like, okay, I see you. So what you do is you grab your Spider-Man mask and you say, hey, it's time for you to go to bed. And then you get that video and you play it on the computer. Hey, it's your favorite Spider-Man here, and it's time for you to go to bed. And then your little intern's gonna be like, I believe you, because you're Spider-Man. And then they'll drift right off to sleep. Okay, guys, so I think that the intern is just really cranky and he needs a nap, and that is why he's so upset. So I don't actually have a Spider-Man mask, but I do have all these masks that I made for Halloween. So let's see, out of all of these, oh my gosh, here we go! I can be Venom, another Marvel favorite. I mean, it's not Spider-Man, but it's close. It's in the Spider-Verse, right? Take that off. Here we go. I'm just gonna become Venom. There we go. Oh my gosh, I look fantastic. You know, minus the blue hair, I don't think that the intern's gonna notice. Okay, so here we go. Hey intern, how you doing? It's your favorite Marvel superhero, Venom. Spider-Man couldn't be here today.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Yeah, I think that'll do it. Let's show this to the intern. Hey intern, how's it going there, buddy?
It's going all right. I'm still a little sad though because of my writer's block.
Well, I recently saw your favorite Marvel superhero,
Spider-Man?
Sorry, your second favorite Marvel superhero, and he made a very special message for you, and I want to show you it. Here, let's watch it together, okay?
Okay.
Hey intern, how you doing? It's your favorite Marvel superhero, Venom. Spider-Man couldn't be here today, but I'm here to tell you that you should take a nap, because naps are great for little superheroes, and especially super great for little interns like you. So take a nap, and have a great day. Venom out. Peace, love, and Venom.
See? Venom said that you should have a good day, so you should have a good day and take a nap, see? You understand? If Venom is saying to do it, you should do it.
Robby, why are you wearing a really bad Venom mask?
What do you mean? That's a real, it was real. I spent a long time on that mask, okay? Intern, I tried really hard on the mask and I tried to make it look good.
That looks horrible, bro. That's literally you.
That's not me. It's Venom. It was 100% Venom. So what do you say, pal? Do you feel like taking a nap?
No, I'm terrified because you look so freaking ugly in that mask. That's so dumb.
Okay, well guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Also, I lost my phone in the ball pit. I'll see you later, intern. This is how you can make your drawings into a fun shirt. So you take your drawings and then you put plastic wrap over it, cut them out, I guess, and then iron them on. It's that easy. And then you got yourself this awesome shirt. I wonder if this one will actually work. Okay guys, so here's our piece of printing paper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and write out my design. I think I'm just gonna put the word craft, a classic on a classic shirt. And then for this one, I'm giving it an exclamation point. Craft, 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 craft. We're just really excited. We're just out here. We're crafting. The craftiest guy you'll ever meet. What's up, guys? Professional life hack tester and crafter here. Robby Epic Sauce. I'm gonna outline it in black. I ended up really going big with the exclamation point, just to show how excited we are to craft. Now we cut this bad boy out. Hey guys, and this is how it turned out. The letters are kind of more curly than I anticipated them to be, but you know, I'm sure it'll be fine, okay? Now we're gonna grab our shirt. No! Oh, I just blew all of them away. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got our shirt, and we are not going to blow them away this time. I'm a mess. We're gonna craft this, and we're gonna craft it good. According to this, they just use plastic wrap to put it on there. I don't know how exactly this is going to work. This feels like it's already going to be a complicated process, especially considering all these are already kind of rolled up. So essentially, I have to put a layer on the top and a layer on the bottom. So I'm gonna try my best to flatten these guys out. They really don't want to flatten out though, if I'm being honest. Oh my goodness. Just flatten out for me. What the craft? I'm going to carefully put the second layer of saran wrap on. Hopefully this will help flatten it out a little bit. It just said plastic wrap, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like actual like laminating plastic, or if it's just supposed to be like regular old plastic wrap. They made it very unclear, but I think I'm making it work, and now I'm gonna cut off some of the excess here. There we go. Center it in the middle of our shirt. Then we grab some parchment paper, put that over it, and then we grab a hot iron and just iron it down. And just melt all the plastic, melt all your cares away while you're ironing and making this DIY craft shirt. It's truly relaxing. It just melts the plastic and melts your cares away. I already made that joke. Anyway, I think this might actually work. I'm getting a weird suspicion of it. It does kind of concern me that I'm using paper for this, but you know, it's a craft. Let's see how it's turning out. Oh, wow. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if I melt it even more, like the edges will just disappear. Okay, let's see how it turned out. Oh, wow. You can definitely see some of the plastic wrap on there, but for the most part, oh, wow. It kind of feels like a normal shirt. I should probably let it cool down a little bit and solidify, but overall, this is looking pretty good. Well, we might as well try it on. Not gonna lie, I am really excited for this t-shirt. 1, 2, and... oh, wow, I look so great in my brand new craft t-shirt. Unfortunately, it feels like part of it, oh my gosh, it already started falling off. That is very unfortunate. But you know what? It looks great. You're only gonna wear it for a day or two. Highly recommend this. It doesn't damage your clothes from what I can tell. So if you want to temporarily decorate your shirt, I'm gonna have to say that this one works. But if you want a more permanent solution, I would say go with something else because it doesn't work in that case. Okay guys, so for this one, you're gonna want a box. And then you're gonna want to cut a hole for your face in that box. Then just put a bunch of Skittles all over it. Just crop it into your face and boom, it looks like you're covered in Skittles. This one looks like a lot of fun, so I'm gonna try it. Okay guys, so the first thing we're gonna need for this one is a box. Then we're gonna make it a little bit shorter by cutting it down. It really doesn't need to be very deep, it just needs to be able to fit the Skittles. So now I have to draw a circle to match my face. I don't really know how else I would do this, so I guess I'm just going to grab a Sharpie and just squish my face right against it. And just outline my face like that. Ready? Okay. Oh no. I don't think my face is shaped like that. I feel like it's a little wider. I'm hoping this one actually works. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut it out. That work? There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, that looks about the shape of my face. Let's see, does it work? Okay, yeah, I think this might actually work. I'm gonna do a sideways angle so you guys can see how ridiculous this looks as I do it. I'm gonna put these right on my chest. Then I need to get my hair in there. Okay, now I have to open the Skittles. I should have gotten myself a pillow. I'm gonna use my hat. Oh, I'm dropping all my Skittles. Oh, okay, we're gonna zip this again. You ready? Oh no, the bag's open. Pour in all the Skittles. I don't think I'm gonna have enough Skittles. Fill that in. Oh, they're starting to drop through. Oh my gosh. I don't think I have enough Skittles though. Spread out the Skittles. Oh, they're going through. Oh god. How does that look, guys? Does it look good? Oh my gosh, I just realized. I need to be the other way. That's okay. I'm just surrounded in Skittles. Oh no, the Skittles are falling. Oh no! I made the hole way too big. Ah! Well guys, I guess I'm gonna... Oh! I got Skittle in my eye. This one kind of works. Oh god, no, I need more Skittles. It's delicious though. So here's how to make a fun charm, a lucky charm if you will. So you just grab some plastic and just start drawing your design on it. You can even have a design in back of it to help you. And then you color it in, throw it in the oven, and boom, you have yourself a fun little lucky charm. Okay guys, so here's our piece of plastic. This is actually a little bin from a spring mix that I bought for my turtle Koopa. Just gonna cut some of this out, save this for later. And for the sake of making this a little easier to see, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a white background. And now we're gonna make our rainbow. There we go, that looks pretty good. Now we just have to draw in our colors. Boop, 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 boop. Then we gotta fill in the white of the clouds. And just to top it off, I'm gonna redo the outline. Okay, and it's all finished. Carefully take this off. Then we're gonna cut it out into the cloud rainbow shape. Okay, now before we put this in the oven, we have to go and poke a little hole. And there we go, the tiniest of holes. Get some parchment paper, put it on a tray, and into the oven it goes. So Compilation Crafts didn't tell me what temperature to bake it in or how long to put it in. So I used my good friend Google. And Google said to put it in at 325 for about 1 minute. So in theory, it should almost be done. Oh, it tacoed into itself. I don't think it was supposed to do that. It says that it'll correct itself, but I don't trust it. I'll just leave it alone. Okay guys, I'll show you the results in about 1 minute, okay? But before we see the final results, guys, I need you guys to hit that like button. 1 like equals 1 potato life saved, so make sure to click that like button and we'll save all the potatoes in the world. Now, let's see how it looks. And it looks like it is in fact still tacoing. I'm gonna try and pull it out. Maybe I can fix it. Can I fix this? I don't know if I can fix this. I'll go ahead and leave it in for a little bit longer. Okay, and here are the final results, guys. It definitely did not work as well as I would have planned. I actually left it in for about 5 minutes and it never flattened out. It just kind of tacoed like this. I tried to straighten it out and it just kind of kept curving. So I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Well, on to the next one. So you have a nosy little intern and they're just going through all your stuff and they find your secret stash. Oh, those are my snacks. So what we're gonna want to do is grab a shoehorn and just use it to block all your drawers, and now they can no longer access your secret stash. Let's see if this one works. Okay guys, so I don't really own a shoehorn and I don't really have a drawer that I could shove a shoehorn in like that, but I do have this door that I don't want the intern to go out of and leave forever after he quits, and also these boards, so I guess I'll just board up this door so he can never leave. It's honestly the perfect plan. Here we go. And one more for good measure. This ought to do it. That ought to do it. No little interns can escape now. Okay guys, so it's about 6:30 p.m. That means that the intern is about to clock out and leave any minute. I'm just gonna go ahead and hide this camera here so the intern can't see it. We'll see if this one works. I'll go ahead and hide down here too.
Bro. Dude. Robby. Bro.
Don't worry, intern. Now you can never leave. You'll never leave me again. I don't want you to leave, intern. I don't want you to resign.
I'm gonna be late for my vacation, bro. Get me out of here.
Wait, what do you mean vacation? You said you were gonna leave in 2 weeks. You said you need a 2-week resignation.
No, I put in my 2-week notice for my vacation, not my resignation.
Oh my gosh, this all makes so much sense.
No, dude, I'm serious, bro.
You said that you needed 2 weeks for your vacation, not 2 weeks for your resignation.
Yeah, no, I can't afford to lose my job right now, bro. Are you kidding me? No, but I can't afford to lose my vacation either, Robby. Wait,
so you haven't been ignoring me all day?
No, I was getting ahead of my work for the next 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, intern, I am so sorry. I'll let you go for your vacation, okay, buddy?
No, dude, I'm just gonna leave through.
Just what? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. Just see yourself out that door. Well, I'll see you later. Oh man, now I gotta clean this up myself. Or I guess I could always take the doggy door too. So here's how to make a purse so that your kid doesn't keep stealing yours. Grab yourself a poppet, grab yourself another poppet, identical, glue them together with your glue gun, and then put a zipper on. And now you have yourself a fun poppet purse. Introducing the poppet purse. Buy our poppet purse. For a limited time, you can buy this poppet purse. For 3 easy payments of $19.99, this poppet purse can be yours. And all you gotta do is call this number. Okay guys, so here's our poppet. Unfortunately, I couldn't get 2 of them, so I don't know if I can actually do this crap. Just kidding, I have 2 right here. I blatantly lied to you, I'm sorry. Here's our zipper, and now you just have to carefully hot glue it on. I really hope I don't burn myself, but you know what they say.
It's not a Robby video unless you burn yourself.
So So I'm gonna be really careful here and really try not to burn myself because I burn myself way too many times with this thing. You know what? There's just no stopping it sometimes. Just carefully dab it on there. I'm just gonna take this one little piece at a time. That's what you gotta do in life, you know? You can't go full send right away. You gotta go medium send and then you go full send. This is a lesson on sending it by Robby Epic Sauce. I'm already starting to have doubts about the structural integrity of hot glue on silicone, especially considering that poppets really don't like to stick to things. I'm just gonna full send it and do 2 parts at a time. Boom! And then I think I'm gonna finish it off by gluing it to itself. Really hoping I'm doing this right. Maybe fill in some of the cracks of this hot glue. Wow, this is looking pretty fancy. I'm gonna let it cool down, that way I don't do that. Okay, I'll see you guys in a sec.
1 eternity later.
Okay, now that it seems to be all cooled down, let's try this bad boy out. Oh, it seems to be having trouble unzip. Oh, I just broke the zipper. That's not good. Kind of sad, actually. Let's see, can we keep going? Keep trying. I think the hot glue got stuck in the zipper. Oh, I can just pull it apart like this. Oh, yes, there we go. Come on, got this. You got this. Okay. And it completely fell apart. Dang it, I was so excited to put my tiny things in there. I'm gonna give you guys a tiny things haul really quick. I have this tiny bag of Cheetos, a little bit of Sody Pop, and a little bit of Lay's. We got Frito Lay's, Wavy Lay's, Classic Lay's. And this has been my Tiny Things tour. I hope you guys enjoy. It's a shame that I couldn't use this bag to hold all the tiny things. Unfortunately, this one doesn't work. Well guys, it looks like the boys didn't like my last makeup, but I think that this one will definitely get them for sure. All I gotta do is get a straw and some scissors and just cut it up big enough to fit inside my nose. That looks about the right size. And then one that'll fit inside my mouth, just like this. And I just gotta shove it in my nose. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna get stuck? No! Ah! This is scary, I don't like that. Ah! I didn't think that shoving a straw up my nose would be so scary. I think they actually did it more up and down. Now that I'm looking at it, like that, and then they did it like this. Ah! Oh my God! Ah! I think the boys might fall for this one. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Are you screaming? What did you do?
Why are you screaming? You've been pranked. I made it look like I put a straw up my nose.
Why would you do that?
You both been pranked. What do you guys?
Put a straw up
What do you guys think about that? Was it good?
I actually thought it looked good.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. Why would you do that? Yeah, that looks good.
I'm ashamed.
Robby, only a guy like you would accidentally shove a straw up his mouth.
Okay, well, I don't think they're super impressed. So I guess we're gonna have to do better than that. So for this one, we're gonna need some eggshells, crush those bad boys up, put them inside of a bag, get some flour, add some water, add some food coloring, mix that bad boy up, just smush it all together, just really smush it. Cut off the tip of your bag and use it almost like a cream filling dispenser, and wait an hour. And now you got yourself a giant hunk of chalk. Wow, this giant chalk works way better than that little chalk. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm gonna need to separate a few eggs. Boopity boop. Yeah, about 6 should do it. Okay, I went ahead and rinsed these off a little bit. It didn't say to do that, but I just took the liberty of doing it anyway. Now we're gonna put all the eggshells inside of a plastic bag and just squish it up. I've tried everything I could think of to really make this nice and powdery, but it doesn't seem to really want to be breaking down. I think this should be good enough though. We're gonna go ahead and add some all-purpose flour and a little bit of hot water. Oh my gosh, the bag's leaking. I'm just gonna try my hardest, really mix this. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this. Oh, I forgot the food dye. I'm gonna try and make some bright blue chalk. Oh, that might be way too much food dye. Just close that up really good and mix it up in the bag. Oh my gosh, that is turning blue so quick. Oh, I should have wore gloves. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I already know it. Well, that's some very blue chalk mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tip and grab a paper towel roll, and hopefully all of it should just kind of stay in the bottom and not leak out the sides. It feels like a thick enough mixture to where I think I should be okay. This smells very odd right now. down, pushing that clay down a little bit. Now I'm gonna let this dry and sit overnight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully my hands are not permanently dyed blue.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, it's been about 24 hours. It still feels a little bit wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and tear this apart without breaking it. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Okay, it's not holding up very well. This looks disgusting. It's definitely not hard. It said in the video to only do 8 hours. I let it do 24. Okay, I guess it's time for me to use it as chalk now. Here we go. Oh, God. It's just falling apart in my hands. Guys, I'm not really feeling this chalk. I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Man, and I just got a lot of the blue dye off my hands. But you're just so sick of your neighbor's pencils just getting everywhere? Oh man, this guy looks very disappointed. Well, all you wanna do is sacrifice your left sock, specifically the left one. Grab yourself a Pringles can. Put some hot glue on the top of that bad boy, preferably green. I don't know where I'm gonna get green. Put some fuzzies on it maybe. Cut the top off, and bam, you got yourself a brand new pencil case. This honestly looks like something out of Dr. Seuss. Okay guys, so here's our Pringles can. Just gonna go ahead and put some hot glue on the top. I really hope this doesn't melt the Pringles can. Then we're gonna grab our sock and carefully put it over the Pringles can. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. Oh my gosh. This is harder than I thought. Maybe I should have gotten a bigger sock. My goodness. I don't know how they got the sock on so easy, especially with the hot glue. Maybe I should have turned it inside out first. Oh, the lid is way off now. That is, oh gosh. Okay, I'll try this again. I'm not sure where I went wrong with this. A little bit of hot glue. I'm really not sure how the heck they made it look so easy. So I'm gonna try having it inside out first. Carefully, just, ow, hot. Oh my gosh. Come on. You can do it, sock. Almost there. I'm like actually breaking a sweat doing this. I think they actually kind of did that on purpose because the hot glue got pulled down here. Yeah, that looks pretty solid actually. So now I gotta go in and cut off some of the excess. Boopity boop. I think that I might actually use a little bit of hot glue to hold the bottom on. It didn't say to do it, but you know, you can never be too careful. Okay, now I'm gonna try and release the lid so that I can actually have use of the lid. There we go. Come on. It said simply to cut off the top. Very easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, you know? It's really having a hard time. It definitely doesn't look like how it did in the video. Let's do a little comparison shot really quick. So this is theirs, and this is mine. You know, it's not quite as clean as theirs, but the utility is there. I can still very much hoard all my pencils and miscellaneous things in there. It seems to work as it's intended. I mean, I don't think I needed to hot glue socks onto this Pringles can, but it works. This one absolutely works. Okay, so you go to put your little tyke to bed and you try to remove their hair ties, but they just won't come off. Well, what you're gonna want to do is grab some lemon essential oils and just dab that stuff right on there, and it'll just break your rubber bands. Just remove them and you don't even have to wake them up. So I have this giant bag of rubber bands here, and I'm gonna try and put my hair into Liberty spikes. Would they technically be Liberty spikes if I use rubber bands? I don't know. I'm gonna make my hair look really funny though, and you guys are about to embark on this journey with me. Okay guys, what do you think? I personally think I kind of look like Cynthia from Rugrats. And you know, this was fun in theory, but I'm really tired of this now. And I really don't want to yank these out because if I do, okay, that one wasn't too bad. I thought I was gonna lose a lot more hair than that. So anyway guys, the craft calls for lemon essential oils, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna use this lemon juice instead. Yeah, that ought to work. Okay guys, let's try it. I'm gonna go ahead and just dab a little bit on this cotton swab. Oh yeah, just get it all over there. Theoretically, it will just break a rubber band. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Is it breaking? Come on, break. Do I really need lemon essential oil? What's the difference between the oil and the juice? I don't understand. Yeah, that's definitely not breaking. Well guys, it looks like I'm gonna have to keep my hair like this for now. So I'm gonna have to say, with lemon juice, it absolutely doesn't work. Maybe if I actually had lemon essential oil. I'll try that next time. Can't believe my hair is gonna be like this forever now. Also, intern, what are you doing on my desk?
Who's throwing the lemon?
Okay guys, here's a fun way to share snacks with your desk roommate person. I guess neighbor it would be. What you're gonna wanna do is get your bag of chips and a pencil. Stab it right through that bad boy and just hang it between your desks. And boom, you got a hidden snack compartment for you and your best mates to share. It's a perfect plan. It's a perfect way to sneak food into class. But does it actually work? We're gonna have to find out, aren't we? Okay guys, did you guys know that they make a chip version of the Doritos Locos Tacos? I had no idea. The Doritos nacho cheese flavored chips look absolutely delicious. Wow, so they're basically like the shell, but cut into little square shapes? Please ignore the giant glowing ball behind me. I wasn't expecting you guys to see this part. It's delicious. But this bag is kind of useless. It doesn't just hover between two desks. Here, watch, I'll show you. Here are our two desks. What? I am so incredibly saddened about this. I don't know why this would have happened. I'm really sorry, Doritos Locos Chips. You won't die in vain. There's a lot of dog hair on the floor. Gross. So now we're gonna try 5-minute crafts. Easy solution. Just go ahead and stab the pencil through the bag on both sides. Pop, pop. Now it's completely... It ripped the bag. My chips are getting so broken right now. I'll try it again with another hole, and then here's another one. Okay, looking good. Now we're gonna put it between our desk. I'm gonna try moving them a little closer. Oh no! Oh, the fire extinguisher. Okay guys, so we're between our two desks, maybe a little bit closer. It's perfect! Now I'm gonna retrieve a chip, and the bag broke again. Well guys, I guess I'm just gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Which is really unfortunate, because I was just so excited to share chips with my neighbor. Maybe it would be a better idea if I just went next door and asked him. Anyway guys, it doesn't work. So you're just running around, and then all of a sudden you slip, and you trip, and you fall, but your mom catches you. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I have a solution so this will never happen again. You're gonna want to get some dimensional fabric paint. Frick is that? And then just put it on your socks. Make all sorts of fun designs, preferably at least 2, I guess. And now you got some non-slip socks. Dimensional fabric paint, huh? Where the heck am I gonna find that? Where do you even sell that? I've never heard of that. What the heck? Huh. Does it say that? Do you have, how many colors do you got? Oh, those are dimensional fabric paint! Guys, it turns out I have every color of dimensional fabric paint. I didn't even know that that's what this was. But look, there it is. Dimensional fabric paint. Well, I guess I'm all set to do this one. Okay, guys, so here are our socks. And they're just so slippery, you know? So what I'm gonna do is grab some of our dimensional fabric paint. And we're gonna paint some fun designs on these. But they're also gonna be functional grip. I know, crazy, right? I'm pretty sure that's what the video was trying to say. It was very cryptic, but you know, I think I understood the gist. I'm gonna start off with maybe like some stars. Yeah, that star is not very good, but it's okay. I'm just gonna do a bunch of tiny stars. Then maybe I'll add a little planet somewhere. Here we go. This is gonna be a planet. I think I might have put on this paint a little too thick. Looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let them dry for a little bit.
346 minutes later.
Okay guys, it's the next day, and these bad boys are nice and dry. I mean, my painting skills could use a little bit of work, but you know, I think they turned out okay. Let's try these puppies on. Oof, okay, so I don't feel like taking off my pants because these socks go all the way up to here. So I'm just gonna put these socks over my other socks. Sockception, if you will. Oh yes, there we go. And another one. What do you guys think about the cool designs on the bottom of my feet? Let's see how non-slip these are. Actually, I'm gonna see how slippery they are without the socks, and then I'll try them with the socks. So I'm taking the socks off, gonna slide in. You ready? 1, 2, and... So no socks, pretty slippery. Now we're gonna try them with the socks. You ready? 1, 2, and... Yeah, it's still pretty slippery. So overall, guys, I don't really know what to make out of this, but I'm gonna have to say that it doesn't work. But, I mean, if your goal was to decorate the socks, I guess you can say it does work, because the paint does stick onto socks. So guys, here's an easy way to avoid this. Just getting hit with all the things in your locker. Just grab a little bag and a magnet and just put it inside your bag. And boom, it should stick straight to your locker. You can hold books and pens, and I don't know if it'll hold all that. I feel like that's really stretching it. So unfortunately, I don't have a locker here, but I do have this metal toolbox, so I think that'll have to do. So here's my toolbox, and here's my bag. And obviously, it doesn't stick to the toolbox by itself. So we're gonna go ahead and add this magnet. Just put this magnet right inside of the bag, and then stick it right on there. Wow, it's actually sticking. Let's see, what'll this hold? Can it hold a tripod? No, it cannot. Guys, I actually can't find my magnet anywhere. It's not in the bag. Where the heck could it be? A magnet? Well, guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one just doesn't work. Are you tired of your lame little bubbles? Well, I have a solution for you. Add some water, a little bit of dish soap, glycerin, and just mix it up with some strings attached to chopsticks. And boom, you can make yourself some giant bubbles. Wow, those are some big frickin' bubbles. This one looks like so much fun. Okay guys, so here's our little Tupperware of water. Here's our string that I already went ahead and kind of tied into a circle. Then we get our chopsticks and just tie those on too. Boopity boop. Real easy. There we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some dish soap to this. And it also said glycerin, but I don't have any glycerin. I just don't know where it went. And then we mix it all up. You guys ready? Oh my goodness. It's like a wall of bubbles. Okay, let's see if I can get it to work standing up like this. Go ahead and... Whoa! Oh, man, I think I really need glycerin or more dish soap. I'm gonna go with more dish soap because I have more dish soap. I don't have more glycerin. Okay, you guys ready to try this again? Here we go. Oh, it popped. Nope, here we go. Ah, popped again. Ah! I don't think this is gonna work without glycerin. I don't know where my glycerin went. Okay guys, I couldn't find glycerin, but I found more cellular water, which has glycerin in it. So, you know, we're gonna do with what we have, okay? Half the bottle should be fine. I feel like that's more than enough at this point. Oh my gosh, it's already sticking so much better. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, okay. I see you. Ah! More glycerin it is. There's so much more cellular water. Mix it all up. Ah! Why don't you want to work? I'm getting soapy water everywhere. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'll try something else. It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was on the floor. Oops. I'm gonna try this yarn instead. I feel like the yarn will be a lot more gentle and it'll work a little better. Don't need this darn dirty string anymore. Get that out of here. Out with the old and with the new. We're on our journey to a new kind of bubble. Oh wow, okay. It's making a triangle. You ready for this triangle bubble? Ah, it didn't work. Oh, this is so complicated. It kind of worked! Oh, we almost got it! I'm getting bubble stuff everywhere, all over my floor. Woo! There we go, we blew one bubble. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I kind of got it to work. I feel like I'm gonna need some practice with this. Here we go. Made the bubble thing smaller. Ah! This just doesn't want to work. Well guys, I'm gonna have to say that with micellar water, this does not work. Maybe if I had proper glycerin it would work, but this doesn't still do the hacking correctly, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like I failed you. So this is how you can make your drawings into a fun shirt. So you take your drawings and then you put plastic wrap over it, cut them out, I guess, and then iron them on. It's that easy. And then you got yourself this awesome shirt. I wonder if this one will actually work. Okay guys, so here's our piece of printing paper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and write out my design. I think I'm just gonna put the word craft, a classic on a classic shirt. And then for this one, I'm giving it an exclamation point. Craft, 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 craft. We're just really excited. We're just out here, we're crafting. The craftiest guy you'll ever meet. What's up guys? Professional life hack tester and crafter here, Robby Epic Sauce. I'm gonna outline it in black. I ended up really going big with the exclamation point, just to show how excited we are to craft. Now we cut this bad boy out. Hey guys, and this is how it turned out. The letters are kind of more curly than I anticipated them to be, but you know, I'm sure it'll be fine, okay? Now we're gonna grab our shirt. No! Oh, I just blew all of them away. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got our shirt, and we are not going to blow them away this time. I'm a mess. We're gonna craft this, and we're gonna craft it good. According to this, they just use plastic wrap to put it on there. I don't know how exactly this is going to work. This feels like it's already going to be a complicated process, especially considering considering all these are already kind of rolled up. So essentially, I have to put a layer on the top and a layer on the bottom. So I'm gonna try my best to flatten these guys out. They really don't want to flatten out though, if I'm being honest. Oh my goodness. Just flatten out for me. What the craft? I'm going to carefully put the second layer of saran wrap on. Hopefully this will help flatten it out a little bit. It just said plastic wrap, and I don't know if it's supposed to be like actual like laminating plastic or if it's just supposed to be like regular old plastic wrap. They made it very unclear, but I think I'm making it work, and now I'm gonna cut off some of the excess here. There we go. Center it in the middle of our shirt. Then we grab some parchment paper, put that over it, and then we grab a hot iron and just iron it down and just melt all the plastic, melt all your cares away while you're ironing and making this DIY craft shirt. It's truly relaxing. It just melts the plastic and melts your cares away. I already made that joke. Anyway, I think this might actually work. I'm getting a weird suspicion of it. It does kind of concern me that I'm using paper for this, but you know, it's a craft. Let's see how it's turning out. Oh, wow. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if I melt it even more, like the edges will just disappear. Okay, let's see how it turned out. Oh, wow. You can definitely see some of the plastic wrap on there, but for the most part, oh, wow. It kind of feels like a normal shirt. I should probably let it cool down a little bit and solidify, but overall, this is looking pretty good. Well, we might as well try it on. Not gonna lie, I am really excited for this t-shirt. 1, 2, and... oh, wow, I look so great in my brand new craft t-shirt. Unfortunately, it feels like part of it, oh my gosh, it already started falling off. That is very unfortunate. But you know what? It looks great. You're only gonna wear it for a day or two. Highly recommend this. It doesn't damage your clothes from what I can tell. So if you want to temporarily decorate your shirt, I'm gonna have to say that this one works. But if you want a more permanent solution, I would say go with something else because it doesn't work in that case. Guys, are you just so tired of just carrying around your watermelon? Well, take off your pants, go into one leg of them, tie a knot in the other leg, and then shove your watermelon right in there. Boom! A fashionable way to carry a watermelon. I am actually amazed. Okay guys, so here are my giant pants. Now I'm just gonna wear my giant pants as I do. Oh yes, just wear them right over my normal clothes. I like to wear them really high up, just like this. Hey kids, get off my lawn! Anyway, this is how I wear my pants. I'm very proud of them. I wear them up high. I love these pants, but I always have to hold them up while I'm carrying my watermelon. So you know, this might actually be the perfect solution. So here we go. Just gonna switch into one leg. Oh, do I fit? I do! Guys, it's working! Then I tie a knot in the end of this leg, grab our watermelon, and just shove it in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, ready? And a 1, and a 2. Oh gosh! Oh! Whoa! Well guys, I guess I'm gonna have to say that this one actually works. You can 100% hold a watermelon in there. And this look is really fashionable. Hey guys, remember that plastic charm that we made a few minutes ago that I absolutely loved? Well, turns out you can make one with a little handprint too. All you gotta do is get some acrylic paint, put it right on there, poke a little hole, and shove this bad boy in the oven too. And now you have a perfect little hand of a charm. You know what? I thought this one was cute, so I'm gonna try it with Benj. Just kidding, guys. Fun fact, I actually record these before I do the actual craft. And since we know that this one doesn't work, I'm actually gonna skip this one. Which is kind of a bummer, because I was really looking forward to making a little paw print charm with my dog Benj. It's okay, he's really tired right now. I don't think he'd want to be in a video anyway. Oh, hey intern, how's it going, buddy?
Hey Robby, I mean, it's going as best as it could be right now, considering I'm in a kiddie pool playing with poppets.
Well, I'm just here for my frozen... Where the heck are my frozen carrots?
Not stupid, Robby. You were hiding something from me and leave the cookies.
Do I have a frozen carrots?
They were cookies. You were hiding them from me.
Adrian, what the heck? Those were my special cookies. I had them hidden from you. I hid them twice. Once in the little toilet thing, and then once in the fridge in my frozen carrots. Adrian, you're driving me crazy. And your hair, it's also driving me crazy. But it's okay, because I know a hack for that.
Stop pulling my hair.
Okay, guys, so here's a quick and easy way to do your kid's hair really quick. All you gotta do is grab them by the hair, just like that, pull them up, and then just have them spin around. Boom! Nicely woven hair. The perfect little space bun. This one's beautiful, and I think I need to try this one out. Okay, intern, first off, I'm gonna have to take all your hair and put it up into a ponytail just like this.
Robbie, this isn't a makeup video. Why?
It's okay, I have the ultimate man bun technology.
Oh, Robbie, you're always pulling my hair in these videos.
And now we just gotta give you a little spin. Woo! Okay, guys, are you ready for the big reveal?
I'm not.
I'm gonna let it go. You ready for me to let it go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it holds. That didn't hold at all. Well, guys, I guess that hack actually didn't work. I'm sorry, intern. Enjoy your newfound voluptuous hair. I'll see you later. We're gonna grab ourselves a poppet, put some cocoa puffs in there, then add a little bit of ice cream. Oh, just make sure it overflows everywhere. And then we're gonna shove that bad boy back in the freezer and then let it freeze. Dump it all out. Oh, wow. Then we cover it in a little bit of chocolate. Delicious. Okay, guys, so here is our poppet. And the first step is to fill it with some cereal. Just one little cereal for each will do fine. Ooh, I could do a rainbow at the bottom. Oh, that would be fun. I'm gonna do that. Okay, there we go. This looks pretty cute, actually. I like that. So now we're just gonna put our cereal off to the side and get some ice cream. It looks like they kind of put theirs into a bag and then sort of smushed it out, almost like an icing dispenser. There we go. Now I'm gonna smush this bad boy. Oh no! I ruined my poppet. I should have done this afterward. Okay, this looks a lot softer. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the little tip off. Boopity boop. Now we simply squeeze it onto our poppet. Oh, wow. That's so smooth. Honestly, this ice cream looks so delicious now. Like, why don't I do this to my ice cream before I normally eat it? I could do a little soft serve ice cream cone. Oh my gosh, I'm doing that after this. Just buy store-made ice cream and squish it. That's how that works, right? Okay, now spread it around. I think I put way too much ice cream on, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop this bad boy in the freezer for a little bit, and we'll see how it turns out.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, it's been a few hours, and it looks like it smoothed out a little bit. That's kind of cool. Now let's see if we can get it out of this thing. Here we go. I'm just gonna pop some of them out. Come on, you can do it. Pop it. It doesn't seem to be wanting to come out. Okay, so this is definitely not working. It looks delicious, but I'm gonna have to say that this one doesn't work. Dang, that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna go grab a spoon. Honestly, this is pretty good. The cereal is a little bit soggy, but you know, it doesn't taste bad. Well, on to the next one. Have you ever had this problem? You're about to put on your shoes, but there's a little tiny hole in it.
Oh no!
Just grab yourself a 3D pen and just fill that hole right in. Wow, maybe draw a little sun. Oh my gosh, it's so bright and colorful. Don't even notice, it's just decoration on your shoe. I love it. We're gonna do this one, and we're gonna like it. Okay guys, so I actually just threw away all my shoes with holes in them, but I noticed that these Converse have little holes in the aglets. Or no, these are grommets, my bad. These are aglets, and these are grommets. I can't believe I mixed them up. So I'm just gonna do it on these little grommets instead. Grab our 3D pen. I absolutely suck at 3D pen thing. I already apologize in advance. Try this again. Oh my gosh, I can't even get it to like stick. What did she do? Dang, I think I'm even using the same 3D pen. Try this again. So she just fills the hole with 3D pen stuff. Oh my, oh, that's so hot. Oh my god. This isn't even a hot glue gun. It's like the same thing though. I think what I'm gonna do is grab some tape and put it on the inside. That way it doesn't go through the hole all the way. Ooh, I could do this. I'll get it in there, you know, just to give it a good base. That looks so weird. Get it in there and tape it down. Oh, I lost it. Okay, whatever. There we go, come on. Okay, we are making the tiny circles. We are making the tiny circles successfully. Man, that's a tongue twister. Try saying that. Tiny circles successfully. Yes. Okay, okay, come on. Oh my gosh. Why is this so difficult? Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna go for the sun. Oh no. That is not a sun. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I think that the 3D pen is just such a unique kind of craft. It only goes for like 5 seconds at a time and then it cools down. I don't know if I'm using this 3D pen right. Okay, I suck at this. Well, there's your sun. Dude, that was not very secure at all. Oh my gosh, that just fell off. Okay, if someone who was more skilled at 3D pens did this, it would probably work. But for me, this one didn't work. If anyone has any tips for 3D pens, let me know down in the comments down below. I've never like even watched a video on these, so I think I should do more research next time I use this. Anyway, on to the next craft.